lamp, though. It's still not the best.
I know, man. That's just it. It's the lighting and stuff. And we absolutely shut out.
How's everybody doing?
What's up, y'all? It's another Friday night with the Ornery One and the Ornery Squaw.
And my coffee.
And the coffee. It's a cold day down here. Where the hell are we at? Mississippi right now.
Yeah.
We're in Biloxi, Mississippi.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. No, we're not in Biloxi. I wish we're.
Let me handle it.
All right.
So, we wanted to jump on here.
I wish we were in Biloxi.
Yeah. Wanted to jump on here and just see what's going on, let you guys know where we're at. We left out this morning. We've stopped for the night. So we've started 20 Kickoff Ride, and we're in Vicksburg.
Thank you. Vicksburg. So, yeah, the big deal today, we left the Ozarks are where we live. Harrison is where we're from, and we started making our way down here. We're heading down to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. Like you guys know, if you've been following us, we're going to, after we hit Mardi Gras in New Orleans, we're going to cut the coast, and we're going to head on over to Daytona for Daytona Bike Week.
Mm-hmm.
So we've made it to Vicksburg, and it's been about, I don't know, it was a little over 6 hours today on the bike.
Yeah, it was about a 6.5 hour ride.
The biggest thing for us today, when we got up to loading the bike, it was 19 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cold day in the Ozarks for sure. And then coming on down south, it's of course warmed up, but it never did get quite. It got the warmest it got was 42.5, dropping off as the sun went down. Mm-hmm. So it was definitely a chilly ride today, but it was clear. There was no rain.
Someone asked, how often did we stop to warm?
When we got gas.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that back. We stopped gas 3 times, and we stopped at a Waffle House in Conway. Mm-hmm. And we got us a little bit to eat.
Yeah. Yeah, we ate breakfast at home before we left out. We stopped to get gas, warmed up for a little bit. I mean, the longest that we took was at Waffle House, and I think we sat there for about 30, 45 minutes maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
But yeah.
Sounds about right.
Mike, you asked how the tour pack was.
How was the tour pack, Mama?
It was for me, it was really good. And this is what I was telling TJ, because I'll try and make sense of this if you guys know what I'm talking about. So the Mustang seat sits me up just a little bit higher. And so whenever we got the Mustang seat, I sat up a little bit higher, but then of course my backrest didn't change. So the backrest ended up hitting me kind of lower mid back, and it wasn't as comfortable as before, but the tour pack hits me perfect. It's like perfect height. It's comfortable, good support. I can't even tell that it's really a tour pack back there. It just feels like good support, like yeah.
Good, comfortable, lazy boy.
Not that quite comfortable.
What did you think of having little places to put your elbows? Did you use that?
I did sometimes, yeah. And I really like that because, like, on the back of the bike, you don't really have anything that you're hanging on to. Like, you don't have bars to hang on to. I just have basically TJ in front of me.
And then she'd hold on to my nipples, and my nipples started chafing and getting...
What band for?
All the chafing had begun.
So, yeah, it was really nice to be able to have that as far as support, and also, like, yeah.
Yeah,
it was good.
And then for me, honestly, I didn't know a damn bit of difference. And on top of that, I'm just thinking about my nipples now. So the tour pack that we're running is Advan Black. We're gonna make a video about this a little later.
This is bad because he starts talking about something else, and then I'm reading comments about what we were just joking about. So then I start giggling. Yeah, Mike. He said he's got love handles.
Those get sore too, man. Oh,
yeah. Sorry. Okay, guys.
So
no more about that.
No more, more funny stuff. So the tour pack is working really good. Like I said, it's Advan Black. But what we have is our tour pack.
And we've got the King one.
The King one, and it comes with a quick connect of theirs, and it came with a liner. It has lock and key on it, and then we got the rack that goes on top too, and then on top of that, we're running that quick connect by Rick Rack in their bag. And so it just goes in there and locks on, no straps on nothing. We can load and saddlebags, tour pack, throw our stuff in there and put that on top. We're done in, I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
After you get it lined in, like we're gonna put this there to there because we're creatures of habit. Once we know where everything fits, we're bam, 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 and then it's of course me and her just moving. And we can load and be gone.
Chris, thank you so much for that super chat.
Oh man, thank you.
A little extra gas money. That's very generous.
I'm gonna buy me a couple pair of underwear with that. You know, of course. That's where you get the Petro Mart's where you get all the good underwear.
Exxon.
Exxon. I'll pass anything. Is what it says on the back.
Exxon with 3 X's.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Woody New Yorker, thank you so much.
Hi, Woody.
And I'm glad you got that shirt.
Yeah, man. Glad you got your shirt, dude.
I was doing the mad dash, before we left out because I wanted to make sure I was caught up on all my orders and for the Etsy store and for his stuff. So I wanted to make sure that it was all there and stuff. So
that's how it always is when you're fixing to leave. She got
Fruit of the Bloom, Randy Jackson. 9mm James, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
9mm. I know there must be a story behind your name.
That's what I keep thinking. He just loves. But it really hangs with me. 9mm.
I have a bad habit of putting BRAIN, so I almost called you Brain. Sorry.
Hi, Brian.
Yes. So, Mike, you and Laura are going to Tennessee in April. What's going on?
Tennessee.
Like that.
Man, what's not going on in Tennessee?
Yeah.
I like Tennessee.
And someone else, Micah, you said that you just ordered the Memphis Shade handguards for your road glide.
Dude,
that's awesome.
Okay, so we just went before we opened this up to YouTube. We went live with our members for I don't know how long it was, longer than I was expecting because we got off chatting and talking and everything. And that's one thing I was telling the members is I got a little bit of shit by a couple of people. Handguards on.
James, thank you so much.
James. Thanks, man. Hope you're doing good. Give me a little bit of shit by putting those on. Today is the exact reason why I put them on. You can take those on and off really easy. I'm lazy. I just leave them on. I actually like the look of it. But today, Memphis Shades, you did me well.
Yeah.
Definitely needed it. Of course, we got new bars on. If you guys seen a post or anything, we got new bars. Tell them what they are so we love.
Yes. So we just put on KST the spearheads and we got 14-inch.
14-inch.
Yeah. And they're like 1.5 inches.
Yeah, the 1.5 inch diameter.
Some really
thank you, Tim.
Thick, really
Thanks,
thick,
man.
Meaty. Thank you. It said this is from Arkansas. Thanks, Tim.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
Well,
but they look really good. I think the boys at Denny's, they hadn't installed that. They look good, and
so these are full adjustable too. Like you can set, of course, front and back, and you can set. And I don't know what you want to call this. I keep saying camber because I'm thinking front end. So you can set the torque of how your wrist is on that. Mm-hmm. We played around with that a little bit. I might play with that a little bit more because I think I might want to roll those around to me a little bit. That's the cool thing about those. You can do that. Mm-hmm. So we'll have a video about those too. Us installing them and kind of what we did and how we went about it. You can also go to their website. They have a pretty good video there of their, install and of course everything they've got as far as bars. And I think they make a couple more things as well now too, to remount your mirrors on the Street Glide. When you do that, I've seen that.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, and Sturgis, like Hills, Harley-Davidson, this last Sturgis, straight up cool cats.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
They're really cool.
Yep.
And Nut, thank you so much for your super chat.
Thanks,
you said get some long johns for the cold ride.
Hey man, I got them on right now. I got some woolies.
Yeah.
So like I said, we were talking about underwear. You might get new underwear. No?
Might get new underwear?
You might. You need new underwear?
You gonna take me
underwear shopping?
Yeah.
Walmart,
so kind of funny because when we were riding down, actually getting dressed because we haven't really ever worn chaps.
Well, we have in the past. We have chaps.
It's not a regular thing.
No.
I'll speak for myself then. I haven't ever worn chaps when I rode except for one other time. So it just it was new to me getting the chaps on. Line pair of leggings and then jeans and the chaps. And then 3 shirts and then my leather jacket. So on the way here though, I was like, man, I should have got like some really good insulated long johns.
Right.
To even go just like, I don't know. I mean, the layers that I had on, I thought were, would be great and stuff like that. But I think I could use a little bit more extra layers.
Well, I mean, it was cold, like we said, when we left out at home. It was in the teens, 20 right there. So what we wear, and we've actually had a couple questions about this as well. And everybody's on a budget. We don't want to go out there and spend thousands of dollars on gear to go out. Hey, right here, holy shit, man.
Thank you guys. Rodney, not much, but hope it helps get some.
Damn right, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Rodney. And Keith.
Keith, man.
$50. You're from down there in Louisiana.
Oh, no shit.
Well, if you are.
Where's that at?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Keith, tell me where you're at there in Louisiana. And I don't know if is that Geismar? I can't pronounce that. I'm not so great with English. But
I can't read. So.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's
thank you so
nice
much.
Of you.
Thanks, guys, so much for that. Really do. Thank you.
Now that's all I can think about is where you're at in Louisiana.
I know. Okay. So, like I said, we don't want to spend tons of money on riding gear when it's cold, and we had some questions already. For me, I'm really thankful from my toes to my head. I got new boots. I got some new Harley-Davidson boots. Those things, got them up there at Denny's a few months ago. Actually, Steph got them for me for Christmas. They have worked 10 times better than what I was wearing. Really impressed with those. I wear a pair of ankle socks, just like casual socks I wear to the gym. And then I have woolly sweat, which we got for kayaking. You can go get woolies. I tuck that all in. Of course, you got a pair of underwear on.
Yeah, they say like when you're floating and kayaking, that cotton is rotten because when cotton gets wet, it takes a very long time for it to dry, and it just doesn't. It's not a good idea.
Won't hold heat either.
Yeah, and so
wool
we've always
can get wet, and a lot of our stuff we got from kayaking. We used to kayak quite a bit.
Yeah.
So a lot of this stuff is just leftover shit that we use all the time. So that wool can get wet and it'll hold its heat. So like I said, I have the wool pants on, and then I threw the chaps on top of that. For my upper body, I have, of course, t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and kind of a t-shirt button-up long sleeve shirt, and then another pearl snap that I wear a lot, and then a Carhartt hoodie, and then my leather coat. And I put my hoodie up over me, and I put my helmet on. And then I was able to get, before we left, some gloves from Denny's up there, and they're the what the hell are they called again?
They're gauntlet gloves.
Gauntlet gloves, thank you, hon. And I've never had a pair of gauntlet gloves, which that goes over your leather coat or whatever you're wearing. That helped so much because I kept the wind from going in my sleeve there, and I've wrestled with that forever. And I was like, damn it, I'm just gonna break down and buy some damn gloves, and I'm just happy I did today.
I'm thinking about getting gauntlet gloves for me too, even though I'm not, steering and my hands aren't up on the handlebars. Even just, when they're down, like I said, I'm always usually doing something, but with my gloves on, I haven't been. But even just having my hands up, the wind catches down into my sleeve. And then, of course, my arms are just kind of chilly and stuff like that. But I was going to say something that I did about my socks. You did the 2 pairs with the wool socks from kayaking. I have a pair of long socks that we had for when we didn't power lift, but we did a lot of deadlifts and stuff like that. And so they cover your shins to protect them.
Yeah.
So I actually got those and wore those on top of my leggings and then put my pants on. And it really helped too.
That's something else. She's stout as hell. You do good in the gym. Super fun to watch her lift.
No, you said foot and hand warmers also. That's something that we did get. We did not get our warmers out like the little hands until
Conway. You did.
Conway when we ate lunch.
She got these things though, and I hadn't seen them. You guys were probably like, "Oh hell, they've been out for a while," but I hadn't seen them yet. Little pads, those heat pads, that the ones that make the hand warmers and all, whatever brand that is. They had these little deals.
I think it's Hot Hands.
Is it Hot Hands? That they stick on the bottom of your socks, right there. Right behind your toes, right here, and it fits on there. So she like gets these out of the bag. We're sitting at the Waffle House, and she's like, "I'm going to put these on." So here we are, pulling off her boots. Thank God her feet didn't stink, or if they did, I didn't smell them. And we're pulling off our boots and sticking these hot hand shit on the bottom of our feet. And I was like, "What the hell? You don't shake them up and you don't break them. You just put them on. It activates, whatever."
And they're designed for, what did it say? Like spaces that oxygen can't circulate. So like your boots or even sometimes your gloves.
Butt cheeks. So those things really work good. I was impressed. Speaking of that, Steph and I went kite. What were you laughing at?
Anonymous biker said that they do have hot nipples for you. So you can get your hot hands and your feet and your nipples.
Arkansas titty twister. I need to get some. Talking about those hot hands, Steph and I went kayaking years ago, and we got down a river, and it started just thunderstorm, raining real hard, and the river started coming up. We're on the Buffalo River there in Ozarks, and it changes pretty quick. So we got off the river. We threw a tent up, and we got in that tent, and it just right after sun went down, the temperature started just plummeting, like, I don't know, 10 below maybe, or 5 below. We'd crawl up in those, and it got so freaking cold that we had a ton of these hand warmers. We started just, opening them, shaking them, stuffing it down in our clothes. I remember the next morning we got up and just tore us down, got in the kayaks and got down and got loaded and got home. I had that shit everywhere. It was a mess. I had forgot all about that though. Thunder, lightning. And then after that, the storm went through, just dropped, got cold.
So 2 people are wanting to see your tattoo now that it's healed.
Okay.
We haven't shaved his head lately. So
no, I haven't shaved it since then. You can see the hair's grown out. So how long has that been? 2 weeks now? So it would have been 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. So it's been 2 weeks ago today. But have that done? See?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So after we get done here, going live, I'm going to take a shower, get warmed up, and we'll buzz my head. Also, we'll buzz Steph's side of her head too. And if y'all don't know, her head is inked as well. It has, what do you have? I went blank again. Are you reading?
I have a peony. I have flowers
peonies?
on
so
mine.
It's like 3 different peonies.
You can't see it at all, but yeah.
I
have peony flowers. So we both went and had our head tattooed for my 4th year.
Clear.
MRI and check, just to check for reoccurrence. And after the 4th year, it was an all clear. We went and celebrated and got head tattoos.
Well, actually, she did first. I chickened out, and I wouldn't do it that night. And then it went on for a week, and I was like, what the hell? So the next week I went up and got my head inked to celebrate.
Yeah. Someone asked, will I get the other side of my head done? I don't think so, because I don't think I'll ever shave the other side. because it takes so long for this to grow out that if I wanted to cover it, then I could part my hair over here and cover it up. A lot of times I don't, but I haven't had it shaved, so I have it this way. But I don't think I will. I don't think that I will.
Good question, because I asked her too the other day.
Mike signed out. Mike was that said that he was going to go for a ride with Laura. It's her birthday.
Oh,
so,
birthday ride.
Or I guess it's her birthday. If it is your birthday, happy birthday, Laura. If it's not, happy early birthday.
Or late. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. Joe Bauer. What were the pain levels for your head tattoo?
Well, we went live during it, and I talked through it all. I mean, honestly, for me, it's not that bad, but both sides of my tattoo was done by Wayne the tattooer, which is our buddy. We actually met him down in New Orleans years back. He's really light-handed. He's a talent. So with him doing my head tattoos, I don't really have any issues with it. The level is probably when I had back surgery. That was my 10. I would say 3, 4, not that bad. Like I said, we did our live video and I talked to it all. And I slept on it that night, had no problem. I forgot the next day and like reach up there and itch and like, oh. So I really did really well with it.
Yeah, you did really good.
Yeah. I mean,
anonymous biker, you're not allowed to see TJ's nipples, just to let you know.
You don't want to see that hairy mess.
I'm gonna have to break this up.
Break it up. Listen, all I want to do is ride my motorcycle and look for zebras.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've just kind of got off on all kinds of stuff.
Well, it's live.
Where was your worst tattoo? Like, where did we have it done?
Inside my chest here. That was pretty touchy.
Worst tattoo?
My worst one?
Oh, worst feeling or worst design?
Worst design, without a doubt. This one. That was my first tattoo. Yeah, my initials are TNT, so that's supposed to be 2 sticks of dynamite and some flames, and that's supposed to be TNT, which it looks like it says dad to me. So yeah, I gotta fix that. I mean, that's sad. I almost don't fix it because it's just like, I think I need that to look at sometimes and just be like, you can really fuck it up if you yourself.
No. So Randy, you said that you have fire flames put on your big toe and it hurt like hell. I couldn't imagine your toe being.
Shit. I'm thinking about doing my knuckles. Bam.
Yeah,
bam,
so we're thinking about
bam,
knuckle tats for him.
Bam, 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 bam. It's her turn next, though, so.
I don't know what I'm going to get.
Yeah, and my head tattoo was kind of my present from her, and it was pretty special. So, and you guys got to vote on it, so that was really cool. So I guess we need to be talking about riding. In the morning, we'll get up when we get up, and we're gonna head down to New Orleans. We'll be down there tomorrow evening, and we'll be going to some parades. And when I tell you stuff, you think can change, but what our plans are, we're gonna go to is it Endymion Crew or Endymion Parade,
and it's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
So I mean, from all the Mardi Gras that we've been down to, we've caught quite a few of the different crews and stuff, and we love them all. There's not like one that we're just like, oh, we have to go to see this one or whatnot. But
that Barks, the one with the dogs, is pretty cool.
It is cool. I think it's earlier in the parade season or the festival season.
That's really cool, though. You got all the dogs dressed up.
Yeah, and a lot of times they'll have a lot of smaller crews do little parades inside the quarter. Which is always pretty cool. They have a, I think it's Crew of Cork or something like that, and
Rolling Elvis,
and all of their outfits are like
wine corks.
Yeah,
it's really
pretty
cool.
Neat.
Rolling Elvis, though, that's a cool one.
Yes, they are. Yes, anonymous. Figured it's earlier. We're just days away from Fat Tuesday, so
That's a good one.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah, so we'll roll up down there tomorrow. We'll go do that, and then we're going to hang out, Fat Tuesday, do all this stuff. We're going to get, probably after that, Wednesday, Thursday and stuff, we're going to get down into, they're below New Orleans, so we'll get down there. Well, I always say Cajun country, but that's just because we're from the hills, and I just love saying Cajun country.
It sounds cool.
Cajun country. So we're going to ride down in there and do some nosing around. Maybe get her on a swamp tour or something cool. Get her on a boat.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
See alligator. Feed alligator. Feed alligator.
I want to hold a baby.
Okay, so I took the kids down years ago, and we took them on a tour of the swamp. And he was like, reach up under there, pull that toad out. So the kids reach up there and slide this toad out. And he had a little alligator in there. So we got to get the alligator out, and had his nose taped up, and the kids got him out, or her, I don't know, and held the alligator. A really cool moment.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get down there and do a little. There's no telling what we'll do.
Yeah.
Really, I'm going to eat. There's no doubt about that. I'm
definitely eating some good food. Let's see. Nut. I'll be at Sturgis this year. Do meet greet if you guys find yourselves up there. So yes, we will be at Sturgis this year. Sturgis is a 2-week event. We're going to be there the first week, so that we are going to get back in time to Denny's family. Rooting for that. Like she was saying, we will be up there at Sturgis, and when it gets closer, we'll tell everybody where we're going to be. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's just like we will mention as well. That reminds me, for Daytona Bike Week, we'll be at Destination Daytona.
Yes. Friday. Well, we'll be there Saturday too. Yeah, Friday and Saturday. Friday, Custom Dynamics at their booth. They're going to be doing some installs and stuff like that. So we will be there at their booth Friday 2 to 4. 2 to 4. That's what I was trying to struggle with. And that's at Bruce Rossmeyer's Destination Daytona. And then Saturday, we don't have a time yet, but we will post that and keep you guys up to date. We'll be out and about too. We'll be down on the strip and stuff. Next Friday, we'll go live too. Where will we be Friday? I guess we'll be in Daytona, won't we? Yeah. No. Yeah. This Friday we'll be in New Orleans. Oh, no. We'll be in New Orleans this Friday. Ish. We're leaving Friday. We'll be somewhere on the coast Friday. Yeah. Next Friday, then we'll be in Daytona. Yes. Everything's running together. It's been a ride today. It is, and it's hard to think like today is just It's been Friday, a ride. And then we've got next Friday. The bike did really well, man. I mean, there's nothing like that. Milwaukee is just badass. It just feels good. The whole thing just pulls. It's got the torque. I love that Milwaukee. And I, it was our first ride too again, and it felt so good to get out there. We got down, say, like around Conway, and there afterwards, I just really starting to feel that bike, and it just makes me. I got tickled, and I was just grinning. Of course, you couldn't, but I got the tickled and started laughing, talking about it. Super fun, and also got to mess around with our lights a little bit today as well. Mm-hmm. So we got all of our bikes, it's rigged out with custom dynamics, and we got the body lights on it, the Wizards. So we got to kind of mess around with them. The cool function with those, which I'm really liking, is it has all the body lights on it, but it'll hook up to your brakes. So whenever you hit your brakes, that bike will just light up red, which I love because it's a function that's really another function another thing that's really functional on the bike. We got that tour pack on there. Denny's Chad ran us a port back in there to charge with. That's another really cool thing that we haven't had, is the ability to charge some of our stuff as we're rolling down the road, besides our phones, of course, and have a place to put it. In our shocks, can't say enough about the shocks. Legends shocks, the Revo 8s what we're running. Big difference today. Big difference on the ride. Yeah. I've heard you say it multiple times going over some shit. You're like, holy shit.
And I was like, what's wrong? And they were like, damn, that was smooth. And I was like, it really was.
Yeah.
Super impressed.
It was. I'm impressed with them. I mean, I'm liking everything on the bike. There is one thing that I'm not liking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so you guys know that we are now riding with Ornery helmets. We've never rode with them before, and I really like them. But there's one thing I wish it had. Like on our Senna helmets, they had the little chin vent type thing, and these didn't. So I'm gonna have to find something to.
Your chin got cold.
My chin got cold, so maybe like one of those half masks that go down, like neoprene or something that'll keep me warm. Just because there's a little bit of air that comes up, and when it was cold like today. It got uncomfortable cold.
Yeah, it got pretty cold.
But everyday riding is not going to be like today either.
The helmets did perform pretty badass. Couple things I had to get used to with the helmets. The function of it, I was dreading that. But I got to say, after about 4 or 5 times doing it, apparently they kind of do know what they're doing because it worked really well. I was able to pop it really quick.
Yeah, it was like once I did it a couple times, it was like second nature. I just knew how to pop it. Anonymous, you said that Ornery has a chin skirt. I'm gonna have to look into that and see if I can find one because
she got a little cold there.
Yeah, and that you said Smock works well. That must be the brand name. I think actually I've heard of that brand name before.
Yeah, we'll have to find it.
Really quick though, Phil, I hope you got your gloves that we sent you from last month. So we do a membership drawing each month. And so this last month we drew Phil's name and he picked out a pair of gloves that Guardian Bell and some other stuff. But yeah, I hope you got it. But he did say, does your charger stay on with your power off?
Yes. Got to watch that.
Okay, you have not gotten it yet. Okay.
You're getting it.
It is on. It is on this way.
You got a size medium, and when we went up there to Denny's, they had extra large and large.
No, they just had extra large.
They just had extra large. So we ordered you a size medium. So it took a little time for them to get the medium in, and then when we got back up there, we got it. Plus, you got this really cool chalkboard from Denny's. It's a chalkboard frame, says Harley Davidson, Denny's on the bottom, and it's got where you can hang your keys. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much. That's another thing, guys. Being a member, that's one perk you do get. We do a drawing every month and give something away. Drawing, everybody member, 100 octane. They get their name put in the pot, and we reverse draw it. Whoever's last drawn wins whatever we will be giving away that month. Also, real quick, you get a percentage off merch. You get your name on all the videos. You get some insight on what we're doing, a lot of day-to-day stuff, help us decide some stuff. We went live with the members before we went live across the board here. And I was saying how Steph asked me, certain questions and this, that, and I'm like, shit, ask the members. Let them, picking out. The other day I thought it was really cool, a thumbnail. That was a lot of fun. She did a couple of thumbnails. They got to pick which one they thought would be the best, and it worked. It is the best. So we're having a lot of
hand grips with the bars.
No, I still have what came with the bike, the Harley Davidson, which they have a name. I can't think of the name. I've still got the original grips on. I've been running it. They've been doing well. They haven't got tacky or sticky or nothing yet. I'm sure that's coming up because we're getting some models on it now. But I need to start thinking about that though. I do. I want to try something different as well. But you know how it is, money. I'm always watching money, and everything costs.
Renee 0330, you asked, are you guys going to Daytona Bike Week?
Yep.
So yes, we're actually on a ride right now to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, and then we're going to ride the coast over to Daytona for Bike Week. The 5th and 6th, no, 6th and 7th. 6th and 7th, we will be there. So we will be there. Bruce Rossmeyer's there in Daytona. Come by and see us. We'd love to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to meet you. Come by and see us.
And Rodney, good to see you. You're on the 100 Ornery Octanes.
Boom!
We have 3 levels, but the hungry
The hungry octane.
the 100 Ornery octane,
Hungry.
it's the top tier and
Top
with
tier.
the most perks and stuff like that.
Very cool, man. Thank you.
Yes, good deal. Watch where you park. Yes, that is a
no shit.
Well, the thing is even when you park near other bikes, it might not be the safest. It may not be the best, because if you got the best looking, or you like a lot of
have the best looking
accessories.
bike though.
No, but if you have like a lot of accessories, or if people are watching and they think that one's easier,
the majority of everything that was stolen down there was road glides. So,
yeah.
And I think they just, yes, we're going to watch where we park the bike. Right now, I'm looking at the window, looking at my bike right now.
Yeah, we keep an eye on it all the time. So someone said earlier that we looked stoned.
Boy, I wish.
And someone else, Ever Made Farms, what are y'all drinking? Are you meaning like what do we normally drink, or what are we drinking right now? Because one, we're not stoned. My eyes are probably red because we just rode in 20-degree weather for the majority of the day. And I wish we had a drink. I'm drinking coffee.
I'm drinking water. But tomorrow night I will be drinking, but we won't go. We'll have a couple beers or something a lot, but tomorrow I'll probably enjoy myself a little bit. I'm ready.
Yeah.
No, we're drug free as we sit here right now. Sorry.
Oh, Ever Made? No, they said no. Just wanted to have a beer with y'all. Yes.
Oh
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We drink. Well, I drink a lot of. A lot of stuff. I would say I don't know why I'm going to talk about this. My favorite go-to drink would be a Black Russian.
That's what I was going to say. Probably a Black Russian.
Yeah. Black Russian is just Kahlua and vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I drink Dos Equis. Or Pacifico. Dos Equis is the lager. That's my beer of choice. And then other than that, I drink vodka and cranberry.
Or vodka and some lime. Yep.
Gimlet, yeah.
Jim Jenkins, you said you're a coffee guy.
God, she is too.
I'm not a guy.
No, but you're a coffee person. And that's cool. And I've tried to drink coffee. I just can't get into it. I love the smell of it. I just never have. More of a juice kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, John Porter and Atomic Weasel, you both said vodka. John Porter, vodka straight. I'm too old for that.
Good Lord. Oh, my God. Hell no.
Too old for that stuff.
My God.
Yeah. So, the changes that we did on the bike in the last few weeks are actually to kick off seat. They just sent us one. They just sent us a new one with our name embroidered on the side.
It has gray stitching. It matches the bike. It looks good. It's a good looking seat. There's a lot of seats out there, and that's we talk about seats a lot. And I'm not pushing anything on anybody. This is what we're running with right now. It's the Mustang Touring Deluxe. We've ran it for miles now. And like I said, they wanted to show off their embroidering, their different stitching. So here this new one is sitting on the bike. We also got asked that the other day, like, where we're going to, if I still had that seat, and I said I do, and somebody was wanting to buy it. I think Brian, my buddy up there, Denny's, he's going to run it and use it because he's running I think he's running a hammock, and he's wanting to run it. So we're going to, if you got somewhere to do it, because you're dropping a shit ton of money right there. Not knowing if you do or don't like it, whew, that's hard. It is working for us. The seats are firm. They're made of 2 different foams, open and closed cell. Hope I got this right. And so the seat, sorry. The seat, no, get choked up. The seat has to get broke in. Mm-hmm. You have to ride it like ours right now. We got like 400 miles on it today. We're still going to have to ride a little bit more with it, get it broke in, because it actually forms to your ass. It's kind of like a baseball glove. You play baseball or hell something. Shit, I don't know. Leather. It'll just start forming, getting a little bit different look to it, a softer look. That seat starts forming in. What I've noticed about the seat, it does keep us cooler, it seems, because of the different foam in there. It doesn't seem to be as hot in hot degree. When I'm talking about hot, I'm talking about over the, over 100 mark. So the seat is what we're running right now, and we're enjoying it. Like I said, go out there and try different seats. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Yeah. So yeah, the seat, it's pretty new, but yeah, the first one, it really broke in after a couple 100 miles. It kind of breaks in. It's kind of like this one, a bit more from here at the beginning, but should be broken anytime now because we just did 360 miles.
Yeah, it'll start changing.
Yeah. Another thing that we've got on the bike that's new would be the rear lights. I just released a video last weekend of the fascia lights on the back, and we did do away with the rear license plate, the bar with your turn signals. We replaced that with a nicer, slimmer, sleek license plate cover with the little plugs where your antenna went. I think they're not bullets. I think they're just called plugs, LEDs.
Yeah, they've been, it's been working really well.
Man, you are like really choked up.
Yeah, that cold kind of got to me too, a little bit.
The lights that we did that tomorrow, if not this evening, is the Custom Dynamics. What are those called? I'm going blank, guys.
Oh, you're talking about the latch lights.
The latch lights, yes. So we replaced the lights that we had. If you guys followed us last year, we had a different brand of lights for the latch lights, and we took those off and replaced it with the Custom Dynamics brand. Super.
Yeah, they're really legit. In the video, I'm going to lose my voice. In the video, you'll be able to see us installing them. And I also get a reflector, the stock Harley-Davidson reflector. And I kind of hold it up to the Custom Dynamic latch light. And you can see it's the same thickness. They're really well built. Super easy to install. We'll break it down how we installed it. They tell you one way to do it. We've done a little bit of different way to go about through the bag. The saddle
but you
bag.
Guys can see all that.
But you can see in the video that's coming out about that. The side view of the bike needs more lights. I'm always thinking we need more lights to be able to be seen from the side. So that's definitely a big plus. Mm-hmm. That's my favorite light they came out with still, because it's on the side.
Let's see, another thing that sorry guys, I'm just trying to read. Another thing that we added is the tour pack that TJ talked about a little bit ago. So
installing tour pack.
Yeah, it's pretty much
one thing
all in one. But
one thing I do want to tell you guys, when we show you these videos of us installing, I'm not a mechanic. And we're up there at Denny's anyway, Denny's Harley-Davidson, and they're our buddies. And we take our bike up there and they put everything on. They let us back there and make these videos, which we do, and we really enjoy. But the one thing about what Steph and I are doing with these products that's on our bike and what we're doing, we're running the shit out of this stuff. We're seeing where the flaws are, if there is any, if there aren't any. And if we continuously talk about a brand and the product, it's because we like it and we like the people. If I stop talking about a product, or you don't see us post or tag that product, that's just all there is to it. So all these products that we're talking about to you right now, all of it, I've met these people. I've talked with them. I've talked to them in person, and I've talked to them over the phone. So it means a lot to me. Now, some of these bigger companies, you talk to their reps or something like this, but you still, you grow a relationship and you cultivate it. And you kind of want to know where they're going with everything. Like I said, so I do want you guys to know that when I talk about a product, I'm also talking about what they're doing with their product line and with how they are personally to deal with. It means a lot to me, customer service and somebody taking care of you. Drop hard-earned money on things, and we need to get every penny out of it. And all of us work too damn hard to get our money. So that's the thing I always like about what Steph and I are doing. We're running these roads, we're running hard. They're getting soaked, it's getting wet, it's getting abused. My bike isn't shoved in a garage with an air conditioner and heat on. This thing's out in the weather. It'll eventually start fading and getting stinky and dirty, just like my beard and my face getting wrinkly and all this shit. But it's because we're living and we're putting all this shit to the test. We really are. And it's fun. It's fun to see what comes out of these products, and it's neat to see the relationships grow as well, because all it takes is like anything, and it just develops into a good friendship, or maybe somebody we hang out with next year. It's just this whole thing that we're doing is it's so much fun, guys. We're just cultivating, like I said, I love that cultivating. I love that word. And everything's just so in depth and it's simple as well, but I draw everything out of everybody. So once I start hanging around, we start talking, I really start getting deep. I want to know what the hell, I get nosy. So these people have me call, I'll be calling these people. I'm like, hey man, what's up with this, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm big, really nosy, bad. Looking at the
Evermade, thank you so much for your super chat. Really buffering bad.
I've seen that.
Yeah. So we are, someone else also asked if we were camping or at a hotel. So we are at a hotel. We're at this Quality Inn. We actually just got in, checked in, grabbed something to eat, and came and got online with you guys. I haven't even checked to see if there's bed bugs or not. But yeah, we're at a hotel. We're hooked up to their internet. So it may be a little sketchy, and I apologize for it. If it is buffering too much, I apologize.
Yeah, I've been noticing it. We've been having a little bit of problem there.
Yeah.
But is there anything did you fix this somehow?
No, I was just going through all the new products that we got on the bike and stuff like that.
Yes.
Just let you guys know. But there's like our last post kind of shows the bike. Some people have caught on. Some people hadn't noticed it yet. But we got the new bars, KST Customs. Their head 14-inch bars, doing really good, and they look good. So
we're reading some comments over here from Rogers. What's up, Tom? Riding Hope. TJ, I'd love to make you a knife. What style would you like? Oh, right on, man. Yeah. I just like knives. I ride with a knife now that goes lateral with my belt, so it sticks sideways, because a lot of places we go into, they see if you have a knife. This knife they can't see. And now that I'm going to use it, it's just I want my damn knife on me.
Kind of concealed.
Yeah, I like a little concealed, tucked away knives, because I will get singled out really quick. And they're like, "You got any knives on you?" I'm like, "You see any knives?"
Knife that's concealable, like maybe right here, and then he can like split his beard.
Yeah,
and go grab his knife.
Yeah, booby trap. I'm just like, bing.
No, he said what size?
Oh, what size? Something around a good machete. I was thinking a sword. No. The blades are about that long, so that would be like 3 or 4 inches long at the max. I'm not no big willing knife hauler, because we get on a bike, it gets in the damn way. I got to really keep that in mind. So, boy, there's nothing like a good knife, though, is there? Man's got to have a good knife, and Steph's always got a knife as well. We all need a good knife. All of our kids have knives. We gave all the kids knives. All the girls have knives. Hell, all the kids have guns, probably. Ones for sure now. Yeah. So
something that we've always, enjoyed and always messed around with, knives and shooting,
knives and
aiming,
guns
or
and
targeting practice, whatever you call
but
it.
we are from the South. I don't think that makes a damn bit of difference where you're from, but we're heavily involved and, enjoy shooting and enjoy knives and hatchets and all the outdoor stuff. Oh, right on. 508 Dinah. 999. Thank you for that super chat. Safe travels. Hope to meet you guys soon. Absolutely.
Yes.
We look forward to it. I've met a lot of people are messaging us a lot, saying they look forward to seeing us or asking us where we are. We do the best to tell you exactly where we're at. Love to meet you. Come and say hi to us. It may be buffering right now. Having a little trouble. So it's bad.
Yeah, don't ever be afraid to come up and talk to either one of us, because
we've had a few people that said they messaged, well, I seen you, but I didn't want to bother you. You look busy. Well, that's no shit, because we always are busy. Because we're moving and talking, because I don't ever shut up ever. If we're out, I'm just chatting it up. So you just got to come and say hi and give me a hug. I like hugs.
Someone asked, do you guys carry any protection while you're traveling on the bike? That is something.
Boy, that's a thing right there. Do we carry protection?
We have.
Do we?
No, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that you have to decide yourself. And the thing of it is, like carrying it on your bike, cool. But if it's on your bike, then I can't really do anything to get to it. Carrying it on me, I'd have to carry it on my waist to be able to pull it fast enough to really react. This is my logical thinking, and maybe totally wrong. Do whatever the hell you want to do. To carry it on my ankle, I don't know if I could get to it. If I do carry it on my hip, and I have to take it off because we go into bars, we're in somewhere drinking or somewhere around drinking all the time, you'll get in big ass trouble. So I'm not going to for sure, because it'll be a bar fight and I'll be singled out and I'll have the damn gun.
Yeah, so there's a lot of controversy as far as the fine line there, and if you should, if you shouldn't. We were doing a lot of camping, and so it was difficult for us to decide yes or no. As far as, we're camping, but then we're also going to a bike rally, and there's usually alcohol, and it's usually at a bar or at a bar scene close to one. We usually end up at a bar. So, yeah, saying yes or no, it's just going to be whatever you want to think.
It's a good discussion. I think everybody needs to think about it, and I think you need to decide for yourself if you need something. If I was going to pick a pistol to carry, though, this will get a lot of people talking. Maybe it will. I like the 43, the Glock 43 9mm, the baby Glock, and don't necessarily like Glock. I'm not saying if I really like the looks of them. I've grown to like them, but they seem to be really reliable, and you can get them dirty as shit, and they'll shoot, and you can take them apart with one hand, one slide. You can clean that thing real easy. But they have got expensive, They've got expensive. So, yeah, we've done a lot of research, actually. And then we ride, state to state, and everything's different from state to state. But if you don't have it, you can't use it either, and you don't want, it's the whole deal of what if. I mean, if you don't have it, So it's a good discussion. It's a good topic.
Yes, definitely. What else is out there? White tender, I don't know how it works in Texas or Tennessee. You'd have to look up the state laws there. I'm sure there's some type of traveling, whatever state you're in, like Arkansas has a law as far as if you travel, you can have a weapon as when you travel, like even to other states, I believe.
Mm.
But I'm not for sure exactly.
And then it's a whole deal concealed, if you get it concealed and a license. And if that's, we do not know the law and we don't know what the hell we're talking about. It's just that we've done the research for ourselves and we've kind of come up with this own conclusion with ourselves. And I've talked to my buddies.
Yeah.
Different people.
Courtney.
Not that matters, but we just had a discussion.
The 43 is a great. Yes. Yeah, 43 and 45. Actually, I saw your name, so it just made me think. I am so glad that you received your shirts. I just saw that like that, so I was going to read back to you, but I didn't get it. So that you did get them.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're excited to meet you guys in Daytona.
She was talking about that 45. Okay, yeah, I've heard that as well. Not that I've shot a lot of pistols.
And it is okay. Yeah, the internet is fucked up. Whatever. Evermade, you said that you're part-time ninja, so that's
gotcha.
If you ever want to go full-time ninja, he does lessons.
Well, now listen, I'm a bearded ninja. Okay, this thing is just not for looks; it's a weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm a bearded ninja. I hear you. Right there with you, man.
Would you travel to Australia, New Zealand for traveling or riding?
Fuck yeah.
Yes, I've heard they've got great riding.
Hell yeah.
Are over in Australia and New Zealand.
The guys are always doing some badass shit. Like everything, of course, it's different from here. Now you got me on this rant. You got me all woke up now. Hell yes, I would. They're posting some shit all the time, and just pretty places. It just, I'm sure they got some shit over there, just like we do over here. But man, everything looks so badass. Yes, I would go.
Yeah,
well,
I would too.
We want to do a lot of things, don't we?
I would. We've never been
out of the States.
Out of the States. So yeah.
Hell yeah, I'd go.
I don't know why. Yeah, I would.
I watched that documentary, Long Way Down, Long Way Around. If you haven't seen that, you need to go check that out. Most of you guys probably have, but they ride BMWs like a long ways down.
KTS, isn't it?
No, which I heard a rumor that them boys were looking at that Pan America, the Harley Davidson deal. I don't know, but hell yes, I would go. I want to go. Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry that I have to kind of put some people in timeout on this chat thing, but White Kinder, no one wants to know the best way to get a mortgage rate lowered. I'm not a banker, and we don't have anything to do with that.
Dude, we live in a storage building. The son of a bitch is paid for.
Yeah, Riding Hope. You said long way up on the live wire. Yeah, that's that. We've talked to some people about their deal, and I can't wait to see it whenever they get done and get it out there.
The market. That's something else I've been doing. I've been reading, looking into like different things like Harley Davidson and the whole Indian thing, this challenge that they got going on, and it's kind of reading about some stuff in marketing and how they go about stuff. It's pretty neat to see how they go about stuff. I don't know. Of course, we're always talking about different motorcycles and shit, and I always want to see something different,
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Yeah, it is very cool.
Let's see. Any other questions? Yeah. You should if you see White Kinder on the thing, you can just send him a bunch of messages with all of his more. He's obviously.
Is that a he or she?
White Kinder. Man
looks
or
like
woman.
A she on a. Of course, the pictures are so little. She's working it right now. She's working. Good for her. Do the hustle, girl. Yeah. Geico. I'll never have a Geico insurance again. That's, of course, that's what we had when we had our bikes on. That was
So I guess now,
hell
I don't
during the
know. I'm going to.
Oh, low. Holy shit. Whole kind of shit. Man, it's just like phone calls. Everybody getting those local phone calls, and it's something to do with your car's warranty. Getting a shit ton of those.
Yeah.
Spam, robot shit.
All right, so let's see. So we're going to be leaving our ride down to New Orleans. We've got, I don't know, 4 hours maybe, 4 hours left, and we're going to ride down there, and then we'll be down there for almost a week, a good 5 days, so that we can check out, of course, Mardi Gras, spend some time with some of you guys that are down there, ride down in the country, swamp area, maybe do a boat tour.
Swamp tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we're going to get over and cut that coast. And like I said, we got it kind of mapped out what we're going to do. Now, that may vary and change, but we've got a pretty good idea what we're going to do. And then, like I said, head over to Daytona for Daytona Bike Week. But I counted up, I think we're going to be on the road for like 18, 19, 20 days.
I think so. So, yeah, some of you guys are asking, make sure not to skip Mississippi on your ride east, the bay, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Island hop. So, our goal is to, we're going to hit up Bay St. Louis, ride the ferry over to Fort Morgan, check out Fort Gaines and Fort Morgan. We're going to then, of course, hit Ocean Springs. And I may get these out of order because I've just pulled these from my memory, but Ocean Springs, we're going to check out. There's a lot of cool little places that are supposed to be haunted.
Yeah.
So we'd like to check that out, a couple of restaurants so we can grab lunch. There's a place called Ozone Pizza Pub. I think that's in Pensacola, though. Ozone Pizza Pub, and it's actually in a abandoned or old hospital. And it's supposed to be, haunted.
I'm looking forward to that as well. And then we found a bridge over there that has a lot of graffiti on it. We're always kind of looking for those kind of places.
Yeah, across the bridge from Pensacola over to like Bay Harbor, something like that, over to Pensacola Beach, which also has reports of UFO sightings.
Yeah, which was a whole bullshit deal where somebody kind of faked it. I don't know. We're going to go check out some stuff because we just get into that stuff. I love Bigfoot, and I haven't found anything to do with Bigfoot yet out through here. But we found UFOs, of course, stuff about pirates, treasures, haunted stuff. I haven't seen anything but a Bigfoot, though. So I'm going to be looking for Bigfoot. Or maybe a chupacabra. I mean, where's a good chupacabra when you need one?
I don't know.
You just don't see them anymore.
And then Pensacola, like we're going to hit up Perdido Keys, ride down, and then we'll probably go, we're going to try and stay off of, and then over to Daytona there. So we're going to try and stay, of course, along the Gulf through the panhandle of Florida.
Yep. That's our thoughts anyway.
A couple of people asked if we were going to Arizona Bike Week. So yes.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yes.
Arizona Bike Week is on our schedule, so that when we get back,
it's April 1st is when Arizona Bike Week is.
Yeah.
So we'll be home just for days, and then we'll turn around and head over there. First time we've been there.
We have to recoup our batteries.
Yes.
Charge our batteries, our electronic batteries, and kind of recoup.
Yes, but we'll be going over there, and we've never been. This will be our first time. I'm excited about that. Oh, show. Another cool little rally that will be after that is Still Horse Rally in Fort Smith. Little rallies. Not that little. I mean, it's starting to really get some movement now.
Yeah.
I love the layout of it, though. I love how it's all laid out right there.
Yeah.
It's fun.
If you guys haven't heard of Still Horse Rally, it's in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and it is a charity-based rally. It's growing like crazy. They've got a lot of cool stuff. They've got concerts, live music. They've got stunts. They've got a bike parade that goes down the middle. They just rolled out and are working with the police force there. It's called Cops and Cones, and they're going to put on like a kind of like not a stunt show, but like
it's going to be really
cool
neat.
little.
And what was really cool last year, so we're just standing around, and it's just a cool little fun chase of the cops after a little biker, like the officers, the city, the channel TV. All these people have came together, and they're really making a go at this, and which they have been. But what the deal is, it's like really community. It's like tight. It's fun. It's got a good feel to it. They're just cool as hell. The head of it, we rode in, and I got off my bike. He was standing there. I didn't even know it was him, and he asked if I had a light because he wanted to smoke a cigarette. And I was like, "No, man, I don't smoke." And he's like, and then we got to chatting and talking. And hell, it was the dude. It was super cool.
Super nice people.
Yeah, and down there, of course, it's home.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels good.
Yeah, Fort Smith has actually. It's pretty neat. Fort Smith is a cool town, but the city has teamed up with the art department at the school. Murals all throughout the like on side of things and walls and billboards and stuff like that. Just like graffiti murals in a way, I guess
Whatever
you'd say.
doing. It's art.
Yeah, and so they actually have not a coalition, like an art group that actually participates in that too, and so it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just got a good feel to it. I'll be looking forward to that. Like I said, yeah, we'll be at Arizona Bike Week. I'm not really knowing what to expect there. We've never been there, so that's a lot of the stuff that we're doing on this trip. Yes, we've been to Mardi Gras several times. Yeah, we've been to Daytona, but we're doing this trip, and along the way is really what we're excited about. And we're going to do our damnedest to get footage and be able to put together some cool YouTube videos.
Yeah, and any of these rallies and events that you guys are familiar to find, like he was saying, it's like our journey there, it's our adventure there. We want to find those quirky little weird spots that aren't your normal, like stops along the way. Like I don't want to hit up another Waffle House on this trip. I want to find that cool little quirky like cafe which
we've been doing pretty good, and all this stuff is ramping up, so we're just starting to show more and more of what we're doing. But there was a couple times today where we had some moments. We had a pretty cool moment today that I wish we could have captured, but we didn't capture it because we were so much in the moment. And that's what that bike does for us. It really puts us in those places. And Steph and I, we had so many memories and experiences from that bike and our travels on that bike. And it will never be able to really show more and more stuff. But we also don't want to lose sight of what the bike is really for. And the bike is to be free. But we feel really compelled to show everybody what we're doing. Not that everybody likes it, but we sure do like it. We like showing it off. It's gosh, yeah, today was pretty cool. It was good.
It was nice to be back out on the bike for a good ride. Because, of course, winter hits and it's still cold at home in here, but winter hits and you just don't ride as much in the winter. Just to be honest.
Holidays and everything else,
Yeah, it's been a good month
It's this one really narrow strip that we come down through, and you're just lagged down through there just with cotton fields on both sides. And these cotton fields have railroad tracks that run through it. And at this one point, I've seen it a lot when we're coming down through, the railroad track kind of merges to your right. Merges to your right there, and you kind of come up next to the railroad track. It just perfect timing. We were coming down through there. A train was coming right up beside us, and we just kind of went right beside each other and came right together. Me and him made eye contact. The conductor.
And there's like no other cars around.
Nothing around. It was just
and the world stopped.
It was a moment. I was like, "Oh shit, we're gonna meet up! Look, Steph." And then we looked, and I was like, "Oh shit, can you get that on camera?" And
of course, she's I am not close off.
Yeah, she's got gold. And I was like, "Oh, the hell!" and then we just got in the moment, and then we just ran. We just came together, merged, and ran with each other for half a mile down there. Just whoa, old train.
It was fun.
M8, and we're just running together, looking at each other. Although he could really look at me, I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And I tried to get him to toot his horn, but I think we've done kind of split ways then. I'm like, come on, man.
Kirk. Yes, we're going to be riding Highway 90. We're going to be actually getting on 90 just right outside of New Orleans, and going to be pretty much staying on 90 until we get over to Florida.
Yeah, I think it kind of detours off a little bit. We hit another road. I don't remember what it is exactly, and then we come back up on 90 again.
Yes. I can't remember.
I can't either. I don't have in front of me.
Have you ever been to Milwaukee Rally? So we haven't been there.
No, I have not.
And then Sherry also said, if you get to Milwaukee, you have to take the tour of the best brewery where Pabst Blue Ribbon is made.
That would be sweet.
That
so
would
much
be
history
really
out there. We went up that way a few years ago. We went to Cleveland for a Fuel Cleveland show. That's about as far that direction we've rode on the bike. We actually went up there, went to Fuel Cleveland, and we cut across and we went over to Sturgis. Yeah, that was a hell of a trip.
That was. Yes.
That was a hell of a trip.
We still had the stock seat. So we rode.
Yes.
The stock seat. If you have the stock seat on the road glide, I'm sure it's the same on the street glide.
Well,
you have the opportunity to get a different seat.
Well, they have the Sundowner, and then we ran with this. Well, I'm talking about just the Davidson seat. Then Harley Davidson makes the Sundowner and the hammock. We rode on all three of those. The hammock put me way too forward and started giving me pain in my knees. And it felt like my balls were on a gas tank all the time. The Sundowner it had a good ride. But it was pretty wide in the strad, and I'm not that tall. So that kind of affected me. I know they have like a low boy. They have a lot of different stuff, but I was just saying that we have rode with the stock one. Absolutely sucked. The hammock did not work out well. The Sundowner, not bad. Wasn't bad for me. And then we went from that, and then we came to the Mustang seat, Touring Deluxe.
Yeah, and for me, the stock seat on the Road Glide, I have bigger hips, narrow for me. Not for everyone, I'm sure, but for me, it says, please wait. It was too narrow, my hips. It just seemed like it wasn't very supported, and then my hips were kind of like pulling on it was just uncomfortable after a couple 100 miles.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, so we've just been messing around. Like I said, there's a ton of seats out there. It'd be great to be able to, man, it'd be really cool to be somewhere where they just had seats lined up where you could just throw them on your bike and ride, like at least. But there again, you can sit on them and fill them, but to really get out and ride, it's one of them things, guys. There I go back to, it's hard to spend that damn money that we work so hard for, and you're dropping quite a bit right there too on something you're just like, I hope it works. And you go to YouTube and you go to these different places, and but at the end of the day, yours is different than mine. So yeah, it is a little
Crazy Daddy 5150. Thank you so much.
Hey, Crazy Daddy.
He said, safe travels. Hopefully I'll meet up with y'all in Arizona and Sturgis. I'll buy the first 2 rounds. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes. Cool. Arizona and Sturgis will be at both of those places. So yeah. We would love to meet up with you. And
thank you so much. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to Bike Week. Like I said, it's the first time that we'll have gone there.
Yeah, we haven't been to Arizona Bike Week yet, so I think that'll be nice, and that'll be nice to kind of get out west for just a little bit there.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the out wests.
Desert. She likes west.
Yeah, I like the west. The desert is what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah, we went out to the desert, and she's like, where's all the animals, So we're used to in green, but great friends are too. Green salsa. No, green chili. Sorry.
Yes.
But you know, it takes a little bit for us to get used to. For her, it was the first time she'd ever been out there.
Thank you, Kurt.
Dude,
that's the dude. Oh, he's okay.
It's flying.
So we were talking about this last time. I can't ever tell if this is he a bean or is he a blue pear? Is that a stem and a leaf?
I believe it is. I believe it's a blue pear. So what's going on here? You've got a blue pear. He's got a red and white striped headband on.
With a red.
Of course, you guys can probably see this. Red cape. Apparently, red gloves and some red stockings or maybe shoes. And that little shit's just flying. I don't know.
Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate that.
But where he's going, I'm worried about it because he's not looking. And he's got some, I don't know. That guy, last week he was power sliding. I'm sure he tore up his knees. That's probably why he's flying this time. His knees are
Rodney.
I'm still talking about the blue pear here.
Yes, he's Superman.
Yeah.
Rodney, you asked what seat do we have now? So we've got the Mustang Touring Deluxe seat.
That's what we got. In that picture we posted today, you can probably zoom in there. And it has our name, the Ornery One. They embroidered on the side right up under where Steph's cheeky would be. And then it has gray stitching as well, which matches our bike, and it's pretty cool. What do you like that?
Gilbert, I'm not going to lean forward to read this. Gilbert said that we're getting like him and need reading glasses.
Man, dude, I went to the eye doctor where we both went week before last. They said I'm doing fine. I'm just getting some birthdays on me, and I probably need to get a pair of cheaters. But honestly, what really goes on too, and I'm like really looking at what's written over here, what's typed over here in the messages, and I'm dyslexic. So it really takes me a long time to decipher, and it's super easy words.
You completely walked yourself out of that.
Did I?
Because I'm leaning over here too. So what's my excuse? I'm dyslexic and I can't read it.
Well, you're farther away. But I really do. I try to and I don't want to say anything wrong, which I do all the time, but if I read something like, y'all are getting like me and need glasses, I might be like, y'all need me to get glasses? So, yeah, I have to just really concentrate. Yeah, a pear, I think it is a pear. I think it's a blue pear. I'm really fascinated by this blue pear. I think that'll be the Steph's next tattoo, if she needs a blue pear somewhere flying around. The blue pear. Man, he's really getting it too. Yeah, so pretty much we've covered a lot of shit, or we haven't.
We really have, I think. Is there any questions before we sign off? You guys have anything you want to ask?
Listen, if you need to get your mortgage rate down, you just go back up there and find that one chickie there is trying to get you a cheaper mortgage rate.
Rodney. Care. Sorry, connection's bad.
Gosh.
Rodney, you said that you thought it was a super pickle.
What? Oh, is it really? Is it a pickle? Hey, Nut.
Nut,
thank you so much. Chat. You get that little. So he's just doing some curls. He needs to really work on his form, though. He's doing his. Hell, I don't know. He's standing. He's doing some lunges and curls.
Who knows?
He's going to get stout, though. I mean, I don't even know why you're going to be curling if you're flying around. You're already Superman. But he's just curling away. He needs to be curling. He's sweating, too.
Hey, Twisted Frank. Good to see you.
Hey, man. Well, guys, I'll tell you what. It's a Friday night.
This is unparable. Ever made. I love it.
It's unparable.
Yeah, John. I
can't believe the pair of you right now.
He looks like he's struggling a little bit there.
I love it.
Sweating pickle juice. He is. He's got some.
Boy, if you could just ball it up. I was going to check the weather right now. Vicksburg, Mississippi. It's 34 degrees right here where we sit.
So it hasn't changed much since 5 when we got in.
So here I am. I'm looking at I use WeatherBug. It's on my phone. That's what I use for weather. There's the weather app too that I kind of go back to. For some reason, I stay with the WeatherBug. Looking in the morning, Saturday, February, around 9 or 8, 8, 9, 35 at 8, 40 at 9. At 10 o'clock, it'll be 44 degrees. So already at 10 o'clock, it'd be warmer than what it was today. And you see there, I'm always checking weather. I'm sure you guys are too. I just got a big kick out of this. I screenshot the picture of the temperature this morning as we was kind of getting around 16 degrees. Jesus.
Gilbert, thank you so much for your super chat. He said, have lunch on me. Y'all are great.
Oh, man. Thank you
so much.
Thank you. Yeah, man. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, Kurt, you said that you're down there. You said it's going to be 38 on the coast tomorrow. Storm and stuff like that. So hopefully we're tucking behind it and stuff. So
I'm sure down here, it rained its ass off, you know. I was gonna look right now on the internet, so I mean I don't know. Here we go. I'm looking at a map now, looking at the weather as far as radar goes. It's pretty damn clear. I want to see what it looks like down in New Orleans. How do you say New Orleans? New Orleans? New Orleans? I said New Orleans.
Yeah, we're going to go get some long johns. Someone said make sure you get them.
I need to get me some wool underwear. Let's see. Before one. What the hell, man? It's supposed to be warm. And it's going to be a little chilly.
Yeah.
In New Orleans, even. Especially for New Orleans. In New Orleans. Let's see. I'm going to look on Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday. Wearing chaps for sure tomorrow, someone had said. Yeah.
Oh, man. Shows good rain Fat Tuesday. Possibilities. Yeah.
I sure hope not.
We'll see. We've been at a rainy Fat Tuesday. Yeah, chaps. Yeah, Steph, I think her chaps that she's had, we've had them for a while. I don't even know if you, like you said, I don't think you've ever worn them on the ride. My old chaps, I've had them for a while. They're kind of, I don't know, they're an odd color. I guess you'd call them buckskin. They're good at them. But I rode with a lot of chopper. Yeah, it was then too. I went on a couple rides early, like some poker runs. You know, we'd have to get out there early, and I went and got them. I went to this store that we had at home, and they had some chaps and stuff. It was the only pair of chaps that would fit me. So the color I picked was not by my choice. It was just what I had to get.
I really like them. They're pretty cool. They're different than everyone else. They're like a light brown.
Oh,
Jackie's going to get them.
I don't know, the buckskinish. You know, not exactly. Yeah. And it's that, what is that, ink or whatever it's called?
I don't know what that is, you guys.
Well, I don't know.
Unique. But you do see what size they are.
But
odd how sizings are, you know, for chaps, because he doesn't wear 3X in pants, but the chaps are 3X. So it's kind of odd. Makes you kind of think, why do people size them like that?
And then the old leather coat that I got on, or that I wear, the leather one, I actually got from her brother. I don't know how old it is. It's pretty worn. Feels good. Feels really good, actually. I wore the shit out of it. But yeah, we try not to spend a whole lot of money trying to find that used stuff.
Someone said, will you guys do Alabama to Perdido Key, Pensacola the day after Fat Tuesday? So we haven't, we will release that here in a couple of days as far as what days we're going to do. We're going to try and really take our time and just do about 100 miles a day from Fat Tuesday to the beginning of Bike Week. Just because 6 days there, and there's only like 500 miles between them two, between New Orleans and Daytona or whatnot. So we're going to try and split that up to just a little bit each time. That's going to give us time to make some videos and content on the road and also just kind of recoup before we
Yeah, and there's some places down to there that we've looked at that a lot of times we've been coming from Daytona over to New Orleans or vice versa. And there are some places down to there that we'd like to stop and see, especially down on 90. And this was just an opportunity for us to do exactly that. And honestly, with the YouTube, we can take our time and make these videos and get to show off what we're doing, and it makes sense now. So yeah, we're just gonna really slow down and enjoy ourselves and take some time for ourselves and look around. And I say that though, hell, I'm always wanting to record now because I want to show you.
So I'm trying to think our schedule. I'm trying to think of our schedule and stuff that's happening in or around Dallas.
Probably toward the fall.
There is the Rock Rally. I'm not for sure exactly where that lines up on our schedule, but something to look into because I'm not for sure exactly.
Can't remember the dates on that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, baby. Sorry.
No, this is off subject.
Okay. We will be down in there. I don't know about Dallas exactly though.
Chris Huddleston. Chris, you said you like those chaps. Thank you so much. I think he looks good in them. He said the brand is called Unique.
Unique.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So I don't know, like $bucks for them or something.
Yeah.
And that broke me. I think I had $100 and I was going to go ride that day, and it was super cold and needed chaps, and went and gave $80 for them, and then I had $20.
The internet was messed up again.
Awesome.
Someone said, have y'all been to Mardi Gras before in New Orleans, or is this the first time?
Yeah, I've been going. The first time I went to New Orleans was because of Mardi Gras, and I was 22 now, so. And we don't go.
Been a few times.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth for around Christmas time. We went down for 4th of July. We've gone down there just to get away. Of course, we can drive that in a day. And then I was kind of sharing with everybody last week on a live feed about how we've done it. When we first got together, we went on Craigslist, and it was real shady. It was like before Airbnb, and find somewhere really, really cheap to stay. Well, we'd pay like $40 a night, $45 a night. And then we'd eat, which we still do this. We eat really cheap, like out of Ross's grocery store down there. We eat out of there, all the cold stuff out of the coolers. We
try and save. We try and stay inside of a budget. I know that doesn't always happen, but
no.
There's the internet again. Maybe we'll turn off in a minute. Okay.
But we try to go really cheap. Like today, we ate pretty good. And I've noticed that too. If it's really cold, I really want to eat. When we get settled in, I really want to eat good. On hotter days, I can run with less food or less amount of food. So we may share something then.
Yeah. Yeah, we do share a lot of plates just because, when you're riding, you don't want to get a full plate or a big plate or big portions, whatever. And then you eat a whole lot, you're full, and then the rest of the ride is kind of miserable. So we kind of try and eat light or share plates while we're riding. But then when we get to a place like tonight, we eat all of it all by ourselves.
I was super hungry.
Yeah. John Porter, you said last time you went to Mardi Gras, you got a lot of beads, but you also landed for you.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I've heard of the gel stories down there. And you get gel birds. Our own emojis, Stephanie made. Thank you, Ornery Squall, for those cute little gel bird bluebirds.
Yeah, you guys are right. Last couple of you guys, it's kind of the coldness has taken our energy kind of, and we probably look pretty ragged and crappy. We rolled in about a little after 5 o'clock. There's a Cracker Barrel that's like right next to the hotel that we're staying at. So we walked over there and got some food and got back over here so that we could go live with you guys at 7:30. So yeah, we are fresh off the road.
Stinky.
Yeah. So, but with that now that we can, it is 9:15.
Oh, is it really? I want to take a good hot shower. There's,
Yes.
yeah. So we came live to you tonight just to bullshit. And I know I really enjoyed it. This is something I look forward to every week. I'm really getting into this live feed because I get to hang out with you guys. So that kind of gives you guys a rundown. I want to thank all the members. Thank you so much, and I want to thank each and every one of you for those damn super chats, man. You guys, thank you.
Yes,
that means so much to us. I guess what we're gonna do now is like I may give me a Snickers bar. May get me a Dr. Pepper. We're gonna take a shower, watch a little TV, get caught up on some stuff. I want to watch some cable TV. Something about cable TV. We don't have cable TV. So I'm going to head down to New Orleans. We'll be there tomorrow, and we'll be showing you guys what we're into as well. We'll be making some videos. Steph was saying, we'll be trying to turn out a few videos while we're actually on the road. So we're going to see how that goes. We've never done that before.
Yeah.
We've got all the gear, so we're going to see how it does.
Wish us luck.
Yeah, that's all right. Is there anything you want to read before we go here?
Let's see. Not really. Yeah, every Friday night is what we're going to try and do. You said you may have missed it, but yeah, we've mentioned it a couple times. We're going to try and do an every Friday night thing as far as live streaming for you guys so that you guys can just kind of chat with us, take a couple of minutes here or there, kind of know what we've been doing for the last week and what we've got planned for the week. We started our 2020 Horizon, and we're glad you guys are joining us, and we're getting to share it with you.
Yeah, there may be some of these where we can kind of get in here and get the laptops set up, and we can really see this. And then like Daytona Friday night, when we're down there, we may go live off the phone. We'll try to get somewhere quiet. We'll do the best we can, but you got to be real careful on live feeds because anything can go, and don't want to really. Of course, a lot of us, we want to see whatever the hell's going on, right? But so we're learning this stuff right along with you guys. That's one thing we got to say. This YouTube, everything that we got going on here, it's new to us. We're learning as we go.
Yeah.
The live and the members, all this stuff is fresh. We're learning as we go. That's what I'm saying. We appreciate each and every one of you members. It means a whole lot. Letting what we are able to do right now, and that's hang out with you guys and make videos.
So with that,
did you watch my beard video?
Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool, man. Yeah,
letting the neck hair grow now.
Oh, right on, man. Good for you. Good. Yeah, I caught some shit on that video actually. But what video do you not? Yeah. Let that neck hair grow, man. That's where you get the length.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. You get the fullness. Very cool. That makes me feel good. Thanks.
Yes, and another important note that we should end on is always remember to use Geico for your mortgage. No, seriously, all jokes aside, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it. We will see you guys again next Friday night where we will be in New Orleans or Ocean Springs, Mississippi, somewhere along
where we're at.
Somewhere.
And along the way, you guys can check on Facebook and Instagram, and you can go check out all of our merch and all that kind of stuff on the website. You can see all that stuff, and there's some blogs and stuff as well on there. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Steph and I appreciate it. It means more to us than you'll ever know. We look forward to seeing you on next Friday, and stay with us on all of our social media platforms. Thank you so much. And like always, guys, you got to do it.
Save on mortgage.
Gosh, Jesus Christ.
Stay ornery.
You guys stay ornery. We'll see you next time.